Hey there, everyone. This is Ken, the founder of MinnowTank. This week on MinnowTank, we're featuring PilatesMetrics. PilatesMetrics is the future of predictive health analytics and preventative care. All right, everybody, here's the elevator pitch. You're welcome to sit back, relax, and watch the entire pitch of the PilatesMetrics founder, or you can skip through in the comments below from the elevator pitch to the deck pitch to the Founder 5, and at the very end, we have a special treat of a current investor shout out. Thanks.
The future of healthcare reform is in predictive analytics and preventative care. Pilates and yoga make great preventative care. The problem the industry faces is that they still use pencil and paper to track their clients' progress. And it's a $13 billion growing global industry. PilatesMetrics is a first-to-market solution for teachers, studios, franchises, and teacher training programs to track, chart, and share their students' progress. It's very easy for instructors to just tap our user interface and it automatically generates anatomical and biomechanical stats, graphs, and charts. And we network all the outputs worldwide. So we're proving the benefits of PilatesMetrics. We've closed our first round of funding and we are now opening our second. If you're interested, please contact us. My name is Joseph Quinn, founder and CEO of PilatesMetrics. Track, chart, and share.
Thanks, Joseph, for that awesome elevator pitch. Who would have thought that the Pilates and yoga industry could be worth $13 billion these days? All right, next up is the deck pitch, where Joseph will go through point by point of the future of PilatesMetrics.
Joseph Quinn, and I'm the founder and CEO of PilatesMetrics. The PilatesMetrics Instructor app is a first-to-market solution for instructors that allows them to track, chart, and share their clients' progress, all the while contributing to a de-identified database for long-range health conditions. This will allow us to connect to insurance companies. The yoga and Pilates market is a $13 billion global industry. The problem is that people are still using pencil and paper to track clients' progress. Instructors convey progress anecdotally. We're going to provide digital reports for every client after every session. The value prop is incredible. PilatesMetrics makes teachers more efficient while also making them more money. It's a business tool as well as an education tool. The health club market has already gone digital. They track everything from the elliptical machines to the treadmills. The problem is that they all offer mind-body modality exercise classes, but there's no way to track the progress there. PilatesMetrics fills that gap. The underlying magic of PilatesMetrics is our binary algorithm, which converts the sessions from simple exercises into anatomical and biomechanical stats, graphs, and charts. Our patents are currently in final review with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Our business model is threefold. There's the actual tool that are used by instructors. The value there clearly warrants the $19.99 per month for unlimited clients and unlimited data. We're also selling the platform because PilatesMetrics technology is not only applicable to Pilates. We can apply it to yoga, bar, TRX, any full body modality. And ultimately, we're generating long-range health data that can be shared and sold to insurance companies, health providers. The market is fragmented, but we've solved that by building a web-based portal. This allows us to create customized apps for any type of movement exercise routine. One of our biggest contracts is Club Pilates. Club Pilates already has 300 locations and will have 1,000 by next year. They're looking for international expansion after that. They're backed by TPG growth and are looking to expand to other movement modalities. PilatesMetrics is their digital health tracking solution. There's a long-range opportunity in health and digital health data. Insurance companies want to see how they can drive costs down. The $6 billion sweet spot are in companies that are able to sustain themselves while they aggregate enough data that it becomes valuable. As we get better in data collection, functional movement outcome measurements, and all the things that make our data demonstrate that we can drive costs down for insurance companies, the higher our valuation gets. That's when data monetization becomes real. PilatesMetrics is already demonstrating traction. We have signed more than 20 schools, we're in more than 15 countries, and we've raised more than $650,000. We were selected by Pfizer for the Innovations in Health and Wellness cohort, and we were selected by Google for their Google for Entrepreneurs program. PilatesMetrics is emphasizing research and development as we conquer various verticals. Our goal is to become a $20 million annual recurring revenue company before even having to monetize the data. Our management team has experience in health and fitness, in startup operations, as well as in technological development. We have the dynamic team that will allow us to conquer this mission. Our immediate timeline is to build a connection to the back of house solutions such as MindBody Online. After that, we'll open up for the client app. This will allow the information to flow from us through the clients to the insurance companies. We are first to market in capturing client activity inside these MindBody studios. MindBody Online is a back of house solution. They went public. We are confident that we have the ability to be the front of house solution that has the same end result. This is Joseph Quinn, founder and CEO of PilatesMetrics. Thank you.
PilatesMetrics sounds like a pretty amazing business, huh? Well, I have a few questions for this founder. So next up is the Founder 5, where we ask a few questions about the specifics of this pitch. And don't forget, at the very end, we're going to have an investor shout out who's one of the current investors in PilatesMetrics. Hi guys, this is Ken with MinoTank, and I'm here with Joseph Quinn, the founder of PilatesMetrics, and this is the Founder 5, where we ask 5 questions in 5 minutes about the pitch you just watched. So Joseph, if you're ready, we'll start with question number 1, preventative healthcare. How significant is preventative healthcare to PilatesMetrics?
It is the key component, right? This is what we're trying to prove. The future of healthcare is in predictive analytics and preventative care. And if we can demonstrate that Pilates is good preventative care, there's no limit on what we can achieve, both as a company and as a return for our investors.
Interesting. So question number 2 is behavioral modification. So you mentioned quite a bit in your pitch about behavior modification, how that can affect and be useful in the app. Tell me how you leverage behavioral modification in the PilatesMetrics app.
Yes, a simple way to think about it is if someone has a compressed disc, you don't want to have them all of a sudden have spinal surgery. If they do Pilates, they won't need that surgery. And that is incredibly valuable information. Pilates is a behavioral modification that's preventing a massive surgery.
Got it. So using Pilates to understand how to change their behavior going forward.
People are already using Pilates and yoga to make sure that they don't have those types of incidents. They don't want those surgeries. They don't want hip replacements. They don't want spinal surgeries. It's already happening and working. What we want to do is prove it so we can share it with the health community and drive more business to these health modalities.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, so question number 3, $19.99 is pretty cheap. Talk to me about your pricing and how, and we'll get into a little bit later about how much you're planning to have in ARR, but talking about $19.99, that seems like a very inexpensive solution for all the value you're providing.
Right, so the reason we've made it so cheap for now is because we're taking a pencil and paper industry and bringing them across the chasm to a digital world. As soon as we start to establish how using this grows your business, we actually have data to say, hey, your studio was doing X number of dollars, now it's doing Y number of dollars, we can raise it relatively.
Understood. Okay, and that leads into the question number 4, which is 20 million ARR, annual recurring revenue, by 2020 without monetizing the data. Talk to me about how that's achievable.
Right, so it's 2021, 2022 when we project that. If we stay in Pilates, that's impossible. But the fact is that we're starting in Pilates because that's where we have expertise, but we're already starting to build relationships to yoga, to bar, and in particular the health club market. And that's when it's $34 billion growing market. And they have a need for what we have.
Fabulous. Okay, then our last question for you on this Founder 5 is, how much are you currently raising and what kind of investors are you looking to find?
We closed our first round of funding at $650,000. We've opened a bridge round of $400,000, and that comes with a 20% discount. We created this smaller round because, like I said, we've built these incredible relationships with some very fast-growing companies, and we need to connect to their back-end system. So we've opened up this bridge round so we can make those connections and expand our revenue quickly. What we're looking for in investors are people that have a passion for health, that think that having surgery is not the answer. Maybe it's someone that you know who had a debilitating surgery, or someone who's had an experience where they weren't enjoying their life, but then they started using Pilates or yoga, and then, hey, what do you know? They could, go running again, or they could go skiing with their grandkids again. It's that the people who want to see a healthier life for our aging population, because everyone's going to be living longer. The goalposts are extending, but we want to improve the quality of life of those elderly in our community. Not even the elderly, 40, 50 years old, you want to still be able to go out and play basketball and go have fun in life. And it's, we're trying to improve the quality of life as people live longer. And if that's something that you believe in, a healthy lifestyle, a positive experience for someone who thought their movement life was going to go one way and they weren't going to be able to enjoy themselves, and that change, or you want to provide that change for someone, we're looking for people who are passionate about improving the quality of life for all types of people.
Makes perfect sense. I'll tell you, at least on my side, when you talk about high performance athletes, my family's always been highly athletic, and I'm, a young guy. I'm under the age of 30, but we all also have our own problems in the high performance athletic space. So I think there's a huge market for the preventative health care.
It's funny you mentioned that. I got the idea for PilatesMetrics while working with the University of California athletic program. I was working with Cal football, basketball, golf, and I was looking for a way to convey progress to the coaches and the medical staff, and that's when I came up with PilatesMetrics. So yes, it certainly has a place with high performance in athletics.
I love it. Well, thank you very much, Joseph Quinn. That's Joseph Quinn, founder of PilatesMetrics. Thank you very much for pitching on MinoTank.
Thank you very much, Ken, and thank you, MinoTank.
All right, guys. Hope that Founder 5 helped you understand PilatesMetrics as a little bit better of an investment opportunity. Next up is the investor shout out.
Hi, my name is Isabella Convertini. I work in strategic partnerships at Google, and I am an angel investor in PilatesMetrics. One of the reasons I invested in PilatesMetrics is really the team and the passionate commitment and expertise around Pilates. The second reason is really the flexibility of the platform. Clearly, it's built for Pilates, but it can be scaled and used for any other physical activity. The algorithm is flexible enough to be adapted to yoga, personal trainer, and as a yoga teacher, I'm really excited about the opportunity. As an investor, I'm really excited about the scale that this can really reach. And the last reason is really looking beyond to the possibility around big data and what will happen when we reach a critical mass of data that we can aggregate and socialize with employees and health insurance companies, and also use machine learning. So I'm Isabella, an angel investor at PilatesMetrics. Thank you.
Thank you very much for tuning into this entire episode of MinoTank this week. Tune in next week where you'll see a new early stage tech startup currently raising capital. See you then.